and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a quick, easy potato like köftes. What I've done, I've got about that sort of size potatoes. I've done about 8 grated potatoes and 1 large onion grated. I've done it in the sieve because I wanted it to get rid of all that excess juice. So I've done it in the sieve, just grated an onion, large onion, and about 8 medium-sized potatoes. You can do as much or as little as you want. Then once that's a little bit sieved, we don't want to get rid of all of it, but majority of it. So I've got majority of that out of the way. What I want to do now is pour it all into a big bowl where I'm going to be mixing the whole things together. So here we are. That's my grated potatoes and onions in a big bowl. This is really nice. Something I made up years ago. I'm sure there's similar varieties out there. So I've got large onion, 8 grated potatoes on a large size of grate. Then into that I have got about 4 of these spring onions. So pour that in as well. Then I have got parsley, a bunch of parsley that I've just chopped up. If you got fresh mint, this would go really nice into this as well. I don't have fresh mint, but I've got some dried mint, so I just want to put some of that in it as well. So about a teaspoon of dried mint. We've got salt, about 2 heaped teaspoons, as potatoes do take it. Then I've got black pepper, teaspoon of black pepper. My spoon's a bit small. And then I like chili flakes, so I've got about half a teaspoon of chili flakes into that. There goes the lid. Then really, ideally, what you would like to do is crack an egg. Unfortunately, I haven't got an egg, but it'll work just as fine. So mix it all up. Give this a big mix up. Now, because it's water, what we want to do is add flour into it so that it all combines and becomes like a dough mixture. So what you want to do, once you've stirred it up a little bit, start adding flour. Now you're going to add flour as much as it needs. So at the moment I've got 4 tablespoons. And what you want to do is give that a good mix and mix it all up. So it's a nice vegetarian potato köftes. A bit of salad next to it would be ideal. So obviously you can add what other vegetables that you like. You could add courgettes, you could add carrots maybe. Yeah. Now what you want to do ideally is we're going to end up mixing it up with our hands a little bit, but for the time being, before I get my hands dirty, just wanted to show you. So once you've mixed that, I think it's going to need a little bit more, so I'm going to add another 2 tablespoons. Like I said, once you get the hang of it, you'll know how much to put in it. Ideally, we just want it to hold it all together. And like I said, ideally, I've run out of eggs and I didn't want to go out just for an egg. But if you had an egg as well, crack an egg. Unless you want to have it completely vegetarian, then no eggs as well. So you want to make sure now that this flour is all absorbed by that juice. So it's the whole idea that it's not too watery. We don't want to make it too watery. That's coming along nicely. And then what you're going to do is just spoon it into the frying pan and fry it. But I think I'm going to add another 2 more spoons. So what's that in total? I can't remember what we started off with. Did I start off with 4 and then add another 2, and I'm adding another 2. But I think this is it now. That'll be fine. So I'm going to get rid of my spoon now and just mix it up with my hand, and that way you've got the feel of it. Yes, this looks and feels like what it should be. That's fine. And then as you're holding it in your hand, you can see that it's all comes together, and that's what you want. So that's good enough. I'm just going to wash my hands now, and then we'll start frying them. Okay, so after giving a good mix and let it rest for about 5 minutes or so, you've got your mixture ready to be fried. So it's like so. Like I said, fresh mint really tastes nice in this. There you go. So it's not dry and it's not too watery. It's just enough that you'll be able to pick it up with your spoon. So I have just put some cooking oil into my pan, and I've got enough to cover the bottom. Put it on the stove. Just got to wait for it to heat up a bit. Now what you want to do is you just want to get like a spoon size. This is a large spoon. So from your normal tablespoon, it's a large one. So basically, once it's heated up, let's just try it and see if that's heated up. So it's a bit more heating up to do. We'll just wait for it to heat up a bit more. I think that's heated well enough now, so I'm just going to spoon another spoon into it. So just and then just push it down. Like so. Because it's all wet on top, I'm just going to put some oil on top of it. Like so. So it doesn't stick to your spoon as you're trying to turn it around. We had to put this one in first, so I'm just going to try it and turn it around. A little bit more. So basically that's what you want to do. You want to brown them off on both sides. Either get a plate with a kitchen towel or like me, you can just get a plate and put your sieve on it and then take it out into that. Try and turn the others now. The flour in it will make it soft, and then the reason I do it on the thick side is those bits of potatoes will make it crispy, nice and crispy. So we're just going to wait until they brown off on both sides. I'm just going to turn it around again. There you go. And that's what you want. You want it browned off like so. Yeah. You don't want to put too many in, but you don't want to do it one at a time either, because you want it to be cooked inside as well. So just let it cook another minute or so, and then I'll start taking them out. Okay. I'm going to take them out. Let's turn the heat down low a bit. They're a bit overdone, I would say. No, they're fine. Just they'll be nice and crispy and soft on the inside. So, and then you just continue adding more. I've got the heat turned down low now because the oil is really hot, and then just keep an eye on them, turning them around until they're all browned off on both sides, and then a bit of nice salad and a bit of coleslaw would be perfect next to this. I'll come back once they're all done. One thing I forgotten to mention is once you cook just a couple, break them up, make sure they're cooked inside, and taste them to see if there's any other flavouring you want to add into it. So that's how it is on the inside. It's all cooked. It's a bit hot, but just going to try and just taste it. No, mine don't need anything, so but taste it. If it needs a bit of salt, add a bit of salt. If it's gone too salty, perhaps add another grated potato in it, or crack another egg into it. So just to take away that saltiness. You can always add milk and then a bit of flour. And then continue cooking them. Really are tasty. Right, I'll come back once I've done them all. Okay, that's my last spoon there. These are almost done. That's all gone. While I was cooking, I've just made a nice green salad. I'm just going to put some olive oil and lemon juice over that. And we've got our potato köftes. and I've got some coleslaw, so I'll dish it all up and come back. Right, so here we are. They're all cooked now. Just put them on a serving plate with a bit of Kleenex to take the excess oil. I made a green salad with just lettuce, rocket and spring onions. And here we are, dishing it up. Ideal, perfect lunch to dish out. You can have them as starters. They can be eaten hot or cold. You can take them on a picnic. You can put them in for the kids' packed lunches. Absolutely perfect, as you can see. And honestly, it really does taste nice. So I hope you give it a go. I've already done my tasting. Here's the half that I'd already started earlier. The flour puts it together. The onions, the grated onions especially, makes it taste really sweet. And then obviously you've got your own flavouring. And that's it really. Awesome. Lovely. Until next time, bye for now. I bet the kids would love this as well. Bye.